now we're going to go into REM, Finest Worksong.
Okay.
REM, a band from Athens, Georgia. Again, a very pro-worker, very pro-socialist type band, very politically active. And
so we're back in the States.
We're back in the States, back in the good old Georgia. Athens, Georgia, that is. And this has everything about REM, the jangling guitar, the arpeggios, and a big drum sound. And we're going to hit it now. First thoughts.
When I hear the last songs that we have played, including this one, it just reminds me of how I think that they use these as intros for a lot of 90s TV shows.
Okay.
I just hear that the influence on a lot of those soundtracks.
Yeah, they borrowed from it because they couldn't afford the royalties and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely. And this is that REM jangly guitar, which I just fell in love with. I heard this is the first song on the album. Mm-hmm. Like my first big exposure to REM. I think I bought this album because I saw a couple videos by them. These guys are cool. And this album came out. I dropped the needle onto vinyl, and I swear I moved 3 feet back just with that guitar sound, and I was hooked. I've never heard guitar like that before, and it was like, wow. Okay. And this whole album is just phenomenal. And I love Michael Stipe's voice. And then you're going to hear Mike Mills come in a little bit of the chorus, a little higher voice. Mm-hmm. You heard him sing Superman, mm-hmm. and how perfect their voices match. Mm-hmm. And continuing on, Finest Worksong. I'm going to yell at Sean. Not a big fan of REM. How can you not be, Sean? Oh, you're a union guy too, a social, very strong liberal. God, I thought Michael Stipe would be in your wheelhouse. Don't make me Arwen you, Sean. I love you too much. And we're back to the song. Sean will come around. He has to tune into all our REM stuff. Your instinct by the range, you're better best to rearrange what we want and what we need is been confused. The finest hour. The finest hour. REM off their finest album, Document.
I like that. That one bad. Especially the break. Well, you call them breakdowns, but when you just heard
The bridges and
yeah, and the end. I like that. It sounds really good.
that driving drum through this whole thing.
Yeah, it pulls you in.
It definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
And then that Mike Mills voice with the screaming kind of in the background, singing that little bit of chorus, working hard. You know, like that mix.
I mean, it wasn't something that really stood out to me, but
Okay.
definitely.
You know, it probably didn't for me until I got into the band and started to appreciate his singing.
We hear it more often, and just hearing these different bands, I definitely can see how you are a fan of them. Yeah, that work.
That's good.
They really do good work.
They do. Mm-hmm. And Canadian Reacts is here now. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for joining and tuning in.
REM Sleep. Yeah, see, my REM love stops after Automatic for the People.
So that's another album?
They started out in Athens, and they said, we're always going to be this four-piece. Mm-hmm. And the drummer ended up leaving in the late 90s.
And it wasn't a four-piece.
Right, and they always said they were going to break up, and then their music went a completely different way. It went away from this jangly guitar to this real melodic sound. Did you ever see the Andy Kaufman movie, Man in the Moon?
No, I've heard of it, though.
Okay. Man in the Moon is a song REM wrote about Andy Kaufman. And so I was just trying to think of another movie that you've heard their song in, and you've probably heard It's the End of the World as We Know It, and I Feel Fine.
That definitely sounds like a lyric in a song.
That's the whole name and the
I've definitely heard that.
I think if you played like Guitar Hero, it's on there.
I played Guitar Hero.
Okay.
But you know what? This song sounds like it belongs on Sons of Anarchy. It sounds like it belongs on. That's all I could think of when I was hearing it. Like, this was definitely be on a soundtrack.
Yeah, this is good. It's a good song working to. You get that working feeling to it. And so let's rate this REM song.
I'm going to give him a 7 too.
Another 7. So we had an 8 and 2 7s today. Dropkick Murphys with our highest rating.
Yes.